Question. How did you think of brackets? How did you think of the idea? Like many idea stories, brackets was born from a need. It all started when I was teaching hands-on science in my children's elementary school. While teaching, I became aware of the pressing need for better education in science, technology, engineering, and math. You see, the workforce demands of today were outpacing the educational production of people skilled in those subjects. As you may know, the common acronym for those 4 subjects is STEM. STEM education is now an Obama White House education initiative. While teaching science, my focus was on science, but my background in engineering led me to investigate engineering toys and teaching products. Stacking blocks and bricks are a common educational toy that we're all familiar with. They help promote 3D spatial learning and skills in math and engineering. At about this time, my son, Mason, was 6 years old, and he was quickly moving past stacking blocks and bricks. He needed something more. Of course, he loved stacking them up as high as he could and smashing them down, but his mind needed a little more stimulation and challenge. So like any tiger dad, I rushed out to the nearest toy store, and I bought the best building and construction toy I could find. I brought it home. It was a building toy for kids 10 and up. I couldn't find one for younger kids. I showed him the box, and his eyes lit up with all the possibilities of what he could build. We tore open the box, we spilled the pieces out onto the table. He grabbed a connector, he grabbed a rod, and he tried to put it in. But he was stopped in his tracks. The parts were too small and too difficult for him to insert. That age 10 and up was real in this case. He was disappointed, and I was dumbfounded. I was dumbfounded that his mind was capable of building these kinds of structures. Yet he would have to wait multiple developmentally valuable years before he could put his intellect to use. I thought to myself, this will not do. I searched far and wide, on the internet of course, looking for an age-appropriate toy for my son. I could not find one. That was my call to action. I needed to come up with a way to bridge the gap between the stacking blocks and bricks and the higher age building and construction toys. That was my call to action. I'm going to make this, and if I can make this, I'm going to sell it. So I set out looking for a simple way to connect a block. I started with a familiar block that all kids know about and a connecting device. You can connect it any amount and it stays. I can adjust it. It's flexible. Success is easy. No in or out, fail success connections. That is the essence of brackets. This flexibility and simplicity is the basis of our patents and is the gateway for young children, as young as 3 years old, to build complicated structures in 3 dimensions. Brackets is now an award-winning toy, available at Amazon, Target, Barnes & Noble, and specialty retail stores throughout the country. But most importantly, most important to me and our team, is that Brackets is helping to develop young minds in thousands of classrooms and homes throughout the world.